When I mention courtship to people, they get in their mind of 100 years ago where the parents would follow the couple in a buggy and would go on picnics with them, and everything was family, family, family. You would never really get to know the guy or the girl until you were married, and then at that point you better hope you like them, because that's the one you are stuck with the rest of your life. I am hesitant when I use that word, because that's what popped into my mind when my dad first said courtship to me, and I'm sure that's what comes into a lot of people's minds.
A lot of people ask me, how did you meet Bethany Burnett? I was at a wedding, and at the end I remember going through the reception line, and there was this girl serving punch. I thought, she's really pretty. And I was in the line with my old college roommate, who said, yeah, she is really pretty. Didn't realize I had said it out loud.
Alan was under the authority of my father, in that he could not engage in a close relationship with me until he went through the one that was over me.
How does someone my age meet someone like Bethany? How does that happen?
In Deuteronomy 5, where it talks about honoring our father and our mother. This is what my dad wanted to do. My dad wanted to be involved in this process and not begin a dating relationship as those around me had done. Another aspect was that everything that I do, I need to do unto the glory of God. The dating relationships that I had seen were not glorifying unto God. They were more for self-fulfillment, to have a good time, but then to leave whenever you thought you were not having fun anymore. And I did not believe that that was glorifying and honoring to the Lord.
I explained how I had seen in chapter 6 of Ephesians, it talks about honoring your parents, and it's going to be good for you. It's a good thing. It's going to be good for your life. And so if you want that, you need to honor them. So I talked with him first, because I wanted to honor him, and frankly, the Bible says it would be good for me. It didn't naturally make sense based on the way I had done things before, but I trusted in what I saw there. I would like to meet with you for as long as it takes for you to approve for me to marry your daughter. I don't care if it takes 5 weeks or 5 years. I'm willing to meet with you whenever that you can. And I would like for you to examine me, and I would like for you to see if you believe that I'm worthy of your daughter.
From the very beginning, when I got into the car until he dropped me off about 5 hours later, we talked nonstop. My fireworks happened during that time. I could not believe all that we had in common, that I had assumed that we would have nothing to talk about. Yet there was hardly a lull in our conversation. I could not believe that God had blessed me with such a wonderful, godly, loving man.
It was, for me, well worth the wait, well worth the journey that began almost 2 years before, and that's where our journey has just begun.